So on to day 2, week 3. Andy just checking my squat depth is good, optimal. So yeah, just had clean jerks first. So I've just been working on just widening my stance. I think I've realised I've been squatting way too narrow and for way too long, and it's caused a lot of issues in like my knees and stuff like that. So I've been working on that since the end of last week. I think I told you guys I've just been working on that, and to help with just open up my hips more, making a massive difference. So like this week, like some of my squats, like yesterday when I was doing the back squat 12, just felt a bit weird, but felt much better. Whenever I've done wider stance work in the past, like when I've done my sumo deadlifts and stuff, like last month or so, I'm so much stronger in a wider position. And like one of the big things with me is I haven't been able to use my hips properly, like use my glutes. But whereas when I can go wide stance, I can really engage my hips, and it's really helping my bar speed and my power through the hip, just going wider for me. And I've been noticing a lot of like Armenian as well as Chinese lifters going wide on their squats and wide on their snatches and cleans and everything else, like when they do their squat jerks, even though I don't do that, but their stance is wide. So for me, I'm just working on just my adductors, especially just trying to get my abduction, but also that internal rotation. So I'm doing a mixture. I put a few videos up on my Instagram of just some of the stretches I'm doing to help get into that position. And like one thing is like wall squats. I found those really useful, and using bands. So I'll put some of that on my Instagram. Like YouTube, I'll keep it to these longer videos of my training diaries. On Instagram, I'll have more of the specific sort of exercises I'm using at the moment. So we'll have a go at that. So yeah, like last week I did go to 120 and it felt rubbish. So I got up to 120 today, and it didn't feel great. And so I was like, right, let's just do smaller jumps. So I was like, right, I want to get up to 130 at least. So I went 120, 122, 125, 127, and then hit 130. And I didn't even notice the weight. They all felt the same. So it's just, again, my body is just switching on again, just recharging. It's just trying to get my body waking up again, because it's been pretty sleepy, which is normal. But it's also that this is the 130. It was nice. Again, it felt the same as the 20. I probably could have gone heavier. I could have gone up to 40, but I just need to. I think I need to do smaller jumps whilst I'm building up to my sets, because when I just do at the moment, I can't really do big jumps. My body neurologically is just not efficient enough at the moment. As I get down the line, 3-6 months time, we can work on that. But so yeah, they went into muscle snatch from the hip. Snatch from hip, but just started out with muscle snatch. I really noticed here when I'm watching back this video, like my elbows just don't lift up. That's again always been a problem with my left shoulder. Just it doesn't like to go. So I need to do more sort of lateral raise, upright row sort of work, just to work on that position. So my intention the whole of this session was to try and power it. I didn't want to sink down, and so I remember when I hit my 150 snatch from blocks like last year, that all I was thinking about was trying to power it. I didn't even think about when I was warming up. When I think about I'm going to power snatch this, it just forces me to catch and pull harder. For me, that's just where I've always gone wrong. Is I just haven't. If I just think about sitting, I forget to pull, and I think about pull. But if I think about just think about my pull, I always sit fast and I'll just react. So this has got up to like 102, and it was good. I rushed one. I did 102 twice because I think it was on this set or the other set. I lost focus on that one. That was it. I lost focus. I wobbled a little bit, and then that one was a bit of a struggle. But I just lost that concentration on that after the second one. I was like, what am I doing? But then got up to 105. Let's go 105, and that felt really good. Felt solid. You see, I'm just going a little bit lower each rep as I'm just fatiguing, but my intention is to pull it. Then did snatch deadlifts, went 135% of what I hit on day 1, so I got up to about 137, and I was like, right, let's use no straps. Let's just go old school hands. And remember, like when you use straps too often, it inhibits my shoulders, and I've got shoulder problems. So by using your grip, you're only lifting what you can lift and what your shoulder's capable of lifting as well. So going to try that for a while, especially when I'm doing deadlift. When I'm going to pool work, I like snatch pulls or panda pulls, I'll definitely use straps. But I'm just trying to go build up my grip strength again, and it felt good. On this set, my last set, literally I thought my thumbs were going to dislocate. I haven't done this in a while, so I was just checking afterwards. I checked that and my thumb's still intact. Not because it was painful, but it's always painful when you hook grip up. My thumb there, I was looking to see, my thumbs felt like they were coming out of their sockets. So hopefully that will wake up my grip strength a little bit. Then got into some accessory work. So just did some shoulders, just dumbbell shoulder press, did up to 4 sets 12. So like last week, again I got up to 12, but I only did 1 set. So this week my aim was to try and hit 4 sets with 12 reps at 18 kilos, but only with like a minute rest. So I was imagining I had a partner doing Yoga and the same with dumbbell flies. Again, like with this stuff, I only take like 40 seconds to a minute rest, just in and out, just working that. I just imagine if normally I have Andy, but he's not training at the moment. And then got into some stand ball medleys given to me by Tom, just to work on my conditioning. So I was doing a minute on, 3 minutes off. Imagine I had 3 other training partners, and just working on trying to do it as fast as I can. Wasn't that fast in this video, but it got faster. But yeah, just trying to lift some heavy objects, like awkward objects, like with poor old Johnny. He gets smashed around, so it slams, and then into just chucking it over. So I was just doing a minute, just work, just trying to alternate the shoulders, picking Johnny up again, throw him over the shoulder. He weighs about 40 kilos, so it's nice to just fling him around a little bit. This is really actually firefighters should be training. This is what they should be doing. Lugging things, carrying things, strongman training really. Right, that's the end of day 2. Week 3, we've got one more session of week 3, and then we're into week 4, the deload week.